stars shining bright above you.
I need to do whatever I can to get these people home.
Light breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds sing in the sycamore tree.
What if all this was designed just to see how we react?
Dream a little dream of me.
What if this ain't real?
What if it's all just a dream?
Something happened to me out there. Something I don't understand.
This place, it isn't what you think.
What's going on? What's going on, man? We are back and we are live, and we got a new From review for y'all. And man, see, this getting wild. It's getting wild. Welcome back from episode 8, Forest for the Trees review. What's going on, the deal? I can't hear you.
My bad. What up?
What's going on?
I told you, man. I was like, Randall got a point, but he not coming from a good place with this shit. I was like,
he got a plan.
Menace.
I mean, I don't like his plan.
No. To me, Randall is a hurt person that's hurt people. Like, you know how like somebody's so hurt and bitter that everybody that they talk to, they just give off that energy. And that's the energy he give off. And that's why I don't trust him. Because you gonna hurt people because you still hurt.
What's going on, Bigger Ford?
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing? No problem. Yeah, I don't like Randall. I don't like him. I do not like him. He's doing his job perfect because I don't like that character at all. I think he's a dick. And I'm like, will someone kill this guy pretty soon, please? Because I don't like him.
He's very, very aggressive with Donna. Always aggressive with Donna. I'm like,
he gives me mommy issues, sir. Did your mommy hurt you as a child? Like seriously, how much you want to bet his story is his mom was abusive and a drug addict, and she neglected and abused him. Watch, and then he taking it out on Donna. Like
probably reminds him of his mother too. You know what I mean? Yeah, that would make sense.
I wonder will we get a monster that look like his mama, even though I ain't necessarily knowing if we're going to go that direction. Shout out to the deal, because that could be a point that we get to.
You know, I'll be trying to read people.
And you've been right a couple times, though. So.
Hey, you was right about Sarah, because I thought Sarah, you was like, she at the church. And that's where the hell she been this whole time at the church.
Yeah.
Finally listen. All right, we do start this episode off with some nightmares, dreams. We got Kenny in the other realm getting a phone call and seeing strange bugs.
Yo, when the phone rang, I'm like, has that never happened? Because he was
I said the same
like,
thing. I said the same thing. I was like, wait, the phone doesn't ring there? Okay.
Because I don't think we ever seen them like answer no phones besides the one when Jim was doing what they was doing or whatever, and it wasn't necessarily a phone. They was on a walkie-talkie, if I'm not mistaken.
But how do they communicate with well, they were on the, what's it, CB radio, ham radio, or however you call it. What, like, how do they communicate amongst house to house? So do they call house to house, or do they have like walkie-talkies or something? And because I know like every so often, like the radio will come on, and they've just all gotten used to that, but it happens. And then like they have electricity though. That's why I was like, has the phone never rang? Because the way he was looking like, who the hell calling?
I ain't never seen them answer a phone.
Me,
so I don't think this happened.
I am definitely gonna have to go back and watch season 1 though, because it's a lot of shit that I'm questioning. Like, did they ever do this?
But it's definitely a connection as far as everybody that was in the medical center that night, as far as seeing this music box now. Because now it's Kenny. Besides, I think only Kristen and who is it? Kristen and somebody else who ain't probably the only two haven't seen anything yet. Ellis. Well, we don't know yet because Ellis is kind of acting funny too a little bit.
Yo,
He-
I feel like he's surprised that he healed so quickly from something so traumatic. Like
we all
something
are.
so
Mhm.
yeah. He said even Christy was surprised how fast he healed, and I'm like, is there something? Now this makes me question the baby. Like, is this gonna be a baby? Is it even a baby? Or like, what is Fatima growing?
It's gonna be
How
one
we
of
feel
them
about
little
these
beetles.
beetles, bugs, giant
they're
cockroaches?
they're cicadas. They're cicadas.
Oh, okay.
We live in North Carolina. You don't know that sound didn't sound familiar to you.
Man, them
It-
shit's extra CGI-ish. I
They
ain't
are
know what the
extra
little things
CGI. But yes, they're cicadas. That's that loud ass bug in the summertime.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, we got those stupid bugs over here. that make
Canada
that
got bugs? I didn't even know y'all had bugs.
Yeah, we have summer too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think Drake is an experiment up there too. No, I'm just what's going on, Patty Smoke? Great you coming through.
What's up?
Yeah, this episode was
Yes, action. We got some action. We got some. So we got more questions. I mean, and now they have done at least something else. So, but yeah, those are cicadas. If y'all didn't know, they loud ass bugs.
So
It's
what's
so
up with,
funny because at one part in this episode, like when they heard it, I didn't pay any attention because I gotten so used to ignoring it because I live in North Carolina and we have cicadas. At least we don't have the cicadas like they do in Virginia and Maryland. I think it's like every 6 years or something like that. It's
I don't think Boyd has seen any bugs yet besides when they go down there to the body. But the curious thing I am thinking about as far as Kenny when he having this dream is when he wakes up and the actual bug that jumped on his arm, he still got that mark on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like their dreams are like starting to affect them too now, like he said. And that's a whole different level now, right? If you have dreams and they start affecting you.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought about.
For real.
Yo, Freddie. Now what we dealing with? We get into some Stranger Things territory now.
Yep.
What's going on, Boston?
What's up?
Appreciate you
Bosso?
coming through. Southside Jamaica Queens in the building. G Unit. No, my bad. I ain't gonna start no friction tonight.
Yeah, I don't, because you got lucky.
That's why I say you got lucky because I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, he got lucky.
It is what it is, man.
You needed that win, though. You needed that win, and I'm happy for you.
For real. After like 10 losses in a row.
I done said this. We're not doing nothing with Donna. Donna not going nowhere. We're not gonna do that. Jim is desperate to find
Jim want to go home. Jim want to go home. The only person that want to go home better than Jim is Jade. Jade want his fucking bag when he get back.
Yeah. Between Randall and Jade, them both of them basically trying. Not Randall, but Randall and Jim.
Yeah, Jim and Jade want to go home. Randall want to go home too, but he just the ass.
Facts.
Speaking of Jim and Randall, they on their little experiment, trying to basically get some signal for this droid that Randall has, and of course Randall, my guy, he got to put some more thoughts in their Jim head. Like, man, you need to be talking to some of these people in this town, man. I think that's really where it's at. You got to spy.
Yeah, he's messing with Jim's mind big time, you know. But Jim, he's been there longer than Randall, so he should know, like, you know, regardless of what you say, this kind of shit don't happen everywhere. You know what I mean? This is, like, you know what I mean? We never experienced stuff like this, so I don't know.
Like I said, Randall has a point, especially when he's talking about, have you seen anybody die? Have you actually seen it happen? And I'm like,
bringing up good points.
And like I said, Randall has good points, but his intentions that I feel like he's bringing behind these points ain't good, and his aggression, it's like, dude, calm down. If we trying to get people to tell on themselves, aren't you supposed to be close to your enemies? What keep your friends close and your enemies closer?
Yeah.
Like you being too aggressive and blatant with these people that are in a hostile situation just with you, like.
No pun intended, but he's supposed to keep it low key. Keep it calm. But
nah, Donna's not gonna die though. I don't think so.
They're not.
Jim's gonna come to his senses and be like, you know what, we can't do this.
No, Jim don't want this to happen in the first place. That's
Yeah.
why he like, what the fuck you doing? Like this
Yeah.
ain't this is not what we agreed upon.
Mhm.
They was
Bigger
just supposed
forward.
to they were
Yo.
just supposed to be looking out, you know?
Since you always talking about Lost on the last review, who was Randall from Lost then?
I don't know. Randall seems like a little bit of a mix of Sawyer, and I'm trying to figure out who else. No one was really like, oh, maybe Ben. Ben was kind of a dick in the first couple of series. So yeah, he's kind of like Ben. But since we're talking about Lost, right? The name Abigail, that was a name that was in Lost as well. I'm just saying. So I'm like, there's a lot of connections to Lost in this series again, over and over again.
We
And-
would not be getting a crossover with Lost.
And
No,
hold on,
it's not gonna
let me bring another one, right? Shit, it wasn't the baby. There was something else in this episode where I was like, oh, that's kind
Eddie
of last
Smokes.
week. I'll remember it though.
That would be a good twist. And I don't know, man, because we love Donna, man. We love Donna. But
yeah.
that's true. And she kind of was one of the first people that was kind of there. And everybody was showing up.
My-
And Boyd showed up.
My thing is, like we said in the last one, these motherfuckers ain't got shit to do all day. It ain't like they got
need to
cable.
talk,
It ain't
yeah.
like they got internet. What
Mhm.
else do Donna got to do? Maybe she just has that mothering spirit that she feels like she need to be, you know, everywhere all the time, checking up on shit. Because, you know, she grows the food or help grows the food that feeds the town. To me, Donna has this mindset of, it got to keep us going. I got to keep us going because these people are dependent on me. I feel like she likes people depending on her. But, I mean, I don't think she seems sus. It would be a great twist because we wouldn't see it coming. But, like, no, I don't think it's sus that she show up all the time. I mean,
I don't look at Jim as kind of being crazy or stupid for doing what he's doing with Randall, because I think he's just looking for somebody who actually gonna listen to him, because he keep trying to talk to people and everybody keep just basically saying, nah, I don't want to hear that. I'm good. No, you don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with you, but at the same time, like if I'm there and he tells me he hears a voice on the radio, I'm not gonna like, oh, that don't make no sense. Like with all the things I've seen so far, anything is possible. You know what I mean? And
no, but
and-
Donna was saying, Donna wasn't saying that it didn't make sense. She was saying, why do you think this is a good voice? Why do you want to contact the people that's holding us here if you think people holding us here? Wouldn't it, like, I don't know. I guess it does feel like she's trying to keep some normalcy, but at the same time, I don't think people understand how many people are here, and if all these people were not being contained and conducted daily, how much chaos would be going on? Because Victor knows how much chaos went on. Boyd knows how much chaos went on, because they're the ones. Victor was there by himself as a child.
Man,
And-
Victor, oh man.
Yeah, and then Boyd is the one that came in and set up the structure of a society. So this wasn't even a society thing until Boyd came along and got everybody right, found the talismans and all that. You know, they was just everybody for themselves. So I don't know. I feel like Donna just want to keep some structure of society so that you ain't got motherfuckers out here running around murking each other and just stealing and pillaging. Because think about if the lights ever went out and we would just it would just be a free for all, because people would freak out. People would start robbing each other, killing each other, because society is broke.
In the town,
You know what I mean?
you can't do nothing.
Exactly.
Where the hell you gonna rob somebody and go to?
No, I'm just saying, like in real life. That's
In
what I
real
mean.
life,
She's
yeah.
just trying to keep some normalcy and some sense of society, even though they in this fucked up place.
Right. And I'm going to go back to what you said last week about them not talking, right? Because if they had talked to each other and they had showed Randall and Jim the body that they had, you know, then there would be like, oh, well, okay, this is a little bit more than just what we think it is. You know what I mean? Like, I know Randall has seen, like, when he was in
I
the
don't know
RV,
if they should
he's
show
seen them.
Randall.
No, Randall ain't important right now. I feel like Jim and Jade, and I don't think Victor could handle seeing that. But Victor got a lot of shit that he need to be telling people.
Yeah. He knows more than he's letting on to.
It's not that he's letting on to not know anything. It's just the fact that it's traumatizing to him. So him having to, relive this stuff, because I don't think people understand that he been in this town by himself because that morning when he left that area that his mom left him, everyone was dead.
Mhm.
So he was like, what, 8? And
Mhm.
everybody dead, and it's still monsters is gonna try to come kill him every night.
Yeah.
Traumatized, fucked up. And I don't know if he found like Keyshawn was asking me, do we know if these people are dead? His siblings, his
Yeah.
mom. Did
I
he
mean,
did he see the bodies though?
Yeah, we seen some bodies. These niggas was
No, I'm
out.
talking about his mom's body
Oh.
and his sister body.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
That's what I
was
mean.
gonna get
Cause
to that. Yeah.
yeah, cause that's I'm just saying, like, cause you know that's what Randall's saying. Have you seen any other bodies? And I'm like, they ain't a part of the cleanup crew, because it's people that go out there and clean up the bodies and take them away, so you ain't got to look at them all day, every day when you wake up and walk outside.
Shout out to Patty Smoke. Yeah, I think Randall is the whole thing with him is that he's not scared. So it's like it's whatever with him.
He ain't scared because he had to be with them face to face. And the funny thing about that is he asked Jim, and I'm like, Jim couldn't really see what was going on, but Jim knew that them people were getting ate when he was under the house with them.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
now one thing is true about what Randall's saying. Like, I ain't even seen nobody personally get ate. And I've been saying that too. Like, I'm not saying I am saying that. Nigga, I need to see the go into violence. I want to see something now.
So you want to see somebody get ate? I mean,
yeah, I need to see if this is that what they actually do. Shout out to Tamika again. What's going on? Yeah, I need to see that. Even with the thing, I mean, we actually seen somebody technically get transformed into being cloned. So I'm like, shit, we need to see it.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. Maybe we gonna see Randall get ate.
Hopefully.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. Hopefully, get this guy out of this show, man. Kill him. But I have a feeling he has that character that's gonna start off like he is, like, you know, an asshole and everything. But I think he's gonna progress to something more like, you know, trying to help.
Even after this situation.
Yeah. I think that maybe by the end of the season or next season, because I think the final 2 episodes, we're going to get into some stuff and it's going to be like, oh my God. And then we're going to have to, you know, wait for another season. So I think by the time the end of the season comes along, it's going to be really good. So
I think we'll get some answers too a little bit. Shout out to Patty Smoke. I do think somebody is on the cover. I think Randall is somewhat right, and he is going to end up being right. Not all the way, but a little bit. I think he's going to be right about something.
Think so?
Yeah, I do. I think he's going to be right about something. Excuse me.
I don't know. I don't. For some reason.
Yeah, we all want to see.
Yeah, we all want to see him get eaten. I don't think that there is a plant. I just really don't. I don't buy that. I think there's just something more to it. I don't think there's a plant. But we'll see.
I still think this is alien abductions, and maybe somebody is an alien, but maybe it's that old lady that we don't know where the fuck she stay at night. What house do she live in, huh? We know where everybody stay. We know where everybody be. Sarah, we know where Sarah is. Where this old lady at? Where this old lady at?
We getting missing a couple episodes, including Sarah.
Okay, but now we know where Sarah is. The old lady. Where the fuck she?
Where's Fatima this episode?
I don't think she. You stupid. No, but the old lady she just seemed. I don't know. Maybe she could.
Small town. This ain't an island.
Where she? But that's what I mean. Where does the old lady stay at? Does she stay in Colony House or does she stay in somebody's house?
I think she stay in the house. I think she stay in the town with Boy now.
Where? Because I ain't seen her. Did she stay in the sheriff's office? Because where? I want to know where she stay at because I'm suspecting her. That's the plant. That's the alien.
Sarah, man. Sarah basically like, nigga, I wasn't gonna stay in the woods. I'm tired of doing it. I don't want to deal with this no more. Kenny already want to kill me. I want to go back to the woods. I'll take a talisman with me. I'm good. Give me a blanket, fruit roll up, so I'm straight. Yeah, to me. There's something going on with the old lady. I've been saying it for a minute.
Yeah, because she's never around. Like, where'd she go? You know what I mean? Like, where did she go? She's just gone.
She's going to talk to the people that's running the experiment.
Yeah, she reporting back what she find, or like, I don't know. We'll see. Listen,
How we feeling about Sarah, man? Boy, basically saying, just hold on, just chill. I'm still trying to work on some stuff. Go back to the church. Go to the dungeon.
Sarah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. She's another one. I think she'll probably be more connected to the place or find out more secrets. But I think she's one that could die too. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I think she'll be connected unwillingly and unknowingly connected.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Jade, he trying to get some more answers. Come on, Tabitha. What's going on, Samantha Jackson? Appreciate you coming through. Who you talking about, Sarah or the old lady to me?
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Jade said he ready to go to fuck home.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be ready to go home too. I didn't want to stay in this place. Hell no.
My man said, I mean, the fact that he's willing to go into the tunnels, though, I need to find out what's going on. But I get it, though, because even when he gets, you know what I'm saying, frustrated with Victor at that moment, I'm like, nigga, you telling me basically that I might end up killing y'all. You telling me I might go crazy. I'm trying to figure out why I keep seeing these symbols, and it's getting even more harsher and darker. They're getting closer, seeming like something's about to happen. Basically, I'm about to get possessed. Give me something, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jade really want to get home. He want answers. And I'm with Jade. Because it's like, ain't shit to do here. Why the fuck are we not discussing and putting all our shit together? Especially from you, Victor. And Jim need to leave Randall alone and come talk to Jade. At least him and Tabitha trying to work together.
It is conversations happening
Elgin,
from different
Nathan.
groups. Everybody just coming together.
And that's all it is. Everybody need to sit the fuck down and talk.
For real. 100%. Like they need to, put their heads together. I seen this, I'm going through this, and I'm going through that, and figure it out. But everybody seems to be on their own little mission. That's the problem.
Maybe that old lady is like the queen monster. She can actually, you know what I'm saying, operate like that.
Walk out. She day walk.
Maybe.
She on some faculty shit. But Victor and Ethan. Once again, you got Victor. He basically don't want no pictures. He don't want to be. What did he say? He don't want to be reminded of certain things or people he get to know. Certain things happen to him or they get missing.
Yeah.
To me. But your boy Ethan said, if you ain't gonna take this picture, I ain't taking this coat. And this is the coat that Victor had on when he first got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he had as a child.
Yeah.
Nigga, you telling me you ain't washed that since? His sister was like, yo, that shit smells musty. I'm like, brother, what? You ain't smell that, Ethan?
Well, Victor ain't washing that, you know what I mean? I mean, he probably would have given it to Donna to wash it, but, it looks like he didn't.
No, I bet you he did. He probably didn't because he didn't want anyone else to have it.
Yeah.
Because you remember he lives at Colony House, and in Colony House, they share everything.
Yeah.
That's why Ellis got stabbed, because they was mad about them not sharing snacks. First of all, it's 6 crackers in a pack. What the fuck? Which we all gonna share a pack of crackers?
I feel like Victor is definitely one of the characters that's probably gonna have one of the saddest arcs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
More than likely.
They're gonna break our hearts.
It's gonna be our heart. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. They're gonna break our hearts with him. That's what I feel like. Not Donna, it's gonna be him.
I already feel bad for him because I'm like, y'all, he was left there by himself at like 8 alone.
He might be like old buddy on Twilight Breaking Dawn. Thank you.
But yeah, he was.
Ain't nobody watching Twilight. What are we talking about here?
First of all, Twilight is.
Breaking Dawn.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But I watched them all. It is what it is.
I would expect you to. Females
I ain't
to
gonna
watch
sit here
it.
that like it was the greatest thing I watched, but I did watch them.
Hey, nah, Bigger Boy, don't do that. I had to go ahead and finish it off.
Same
way I do with The Walking Dead. I have to finish it.
I had to finish it no matter how bad it was.
I didn't know nothing about Twilight. Somebody said vampires, this and the third, and that was actually a date a long, long time ago. That was a date, and I was like, okay, so you want to see some vampires? Cool. Yeah, this
You
one
was
based on
in
a
there
book.
disappointed. You was look.
I'm just sitting in there like,
I remember getting it from Blockbuster. I was like, this is a love story. I'm confused.
and I'm just looking around like
I was just like,
everybody
okay.
sitting in there.
Man,
I'm like, what the?
I think
He
I
was
see
in there
the
with a
first-
bunch of tweens, a bunch of
Yeah,
teenage girls.
I
No
think I see-
fame,
Edward.
nothing. I'm just waiting, like, okay, somebody
Nigga
gonna get
sparkling.
somebody gonna at least they gonna bite somebody next. Something.
No.
I
They
seen like
played
the first
baseball.
10 minutes of the first movie, and I was like, no, I'm out. I'm done.
They played baseball.
Bigger Ford, just go ahead and finish the series, man. Shout out to Tamika Zen. My bad, y'all. We definitely don't want to switch this over to Twilight.
You know?
Anyway, Boy ends up going to talk to Ellis, and this is where I was looking at Ellis kind of funny because it was like he was just hyper, just yeah, I'm good, man.
He happy. He about to be a daddy.
Yeah, I think
That's what
it was,
he
yeah.
floating on cloud nine. He happy he got Fatima pregnant. He
I
happy.
think he done seen something he don't want to say nothing. I hear what y'all saying, but that's how I feel. I think
Oh,
he
you
done
felt
seen
like
the
he
music
was-
box. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I think it's more he's happy that he's gonna have a baby. That's my thing, you know.
That's what he was gonna tell Boyd till Donna came in, but I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think he know
Yeah.
that Donna already know.
But you see, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, right? It's like, no, I'll tell you later. No, just tell him now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's only like a 2-minute thing you have to say. Hey, guess what? I'm having a baby.
Y'all ain't got nothing else to go do.
You know what I
Why?
mean?
Nah,
Like,
I'll wait. I'll
no,
wait.
wait till later.
The writers like this is the only issue. This is a little bit of an issue because it's like y'all keep trying to postpone certain things. Like,
Mhm,
nah, we gotta wait for the next episode.
Mhm,
We gotta make some dramatic moments. We
mhm.
get it, but nigga, no, they ain't got
For real.
nothing to do. They in the
For real.
same house. He down the road. He ain't on the other side of the island.
For real.
Up the hill.
You know what? I'm gonna give Lost even more credit. They had a whole nother island they went to. We had to
Mhm.
find out these niggas was going on a boat to a whole nother island. Y'all in town. Y'all can't go nowhere.
For real.
Don't let y'all leave.
Yeah.
But Boyd and Donna, man, she pretty much. And I've been curious. Did Boyd find out that old buddy stabbed his son? Because I don't see no
Yes.
aggressiveness with him.
Yeah, but
hold on, what
he
is-
know that. But Donna handling it, and they know he knew it was an accident. He didn't like purposely stab him maliciously. Like, I'm gonna kill Ellis. It was more like I'm arguing with a knife in my hand like a dummy, you know.
My son
So I
needed
guess
a blood transfusion. Brother,
I
you going in
know,
this
I know.
block.
I would have murked him too.
Mhm.
We
I
gonna
done
take a
told
walk.
you. I done told you. I don't play that when it come to my children. No, sir.
My son, like, come on.
For
I
real.
guess so. But this is still another conversation where I feel like people are not wanting to talk to each other. But Donna eventually does find out. But this was a moment for Boyd to say, "Yeah, you know, I've been dealing with
Yeah.
the body we got at the
Absolutely.
medical. You
Absolutely.
want to come check it out?"
It's like, why? I get that they trying to keep the crowd, keep some crowd control, but like, why didn't Donna not need to know this? This is important.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like he's had he's been talking to Donna a few things, asking her for help. But I'm like, you don't feel like you could have told her what's going on? You
But
know
maybe
what I
that's
mean?
the
Well,
reason.
she didn't believe
Maybe that's
him
the
with the
reason.
worms in his skin. Like
Yeah, that's true.
like when he tried to explain all this crazy shit that went on with him, nobody believed him. His son didn't believe him.
Mhm,
Donna
mhm.
didn't believe him. Kenny didn't believe him. Christy didn't believe him. They didn't believe it until they saw the shit in his arm.
I agree. Yeah.
But he could have also got distracted because Donna does mention that Elgin almost drowned, and I was waiting. I was like, "Did this nigga die or not? Y'all ain't gonna let us know?"
Nah, they wasn't about to kill Elgin. Not with a ghostly figure.
I
No.
put Elgin in here, netting, making sweaters,
Knitting.
Oh, okay.
Knitting.
making some comfortable, relaxes him. But Boyd basically trying to ask him what's up. What did he see? What was going on with him? And I'm curious, once again, this is all coming together as far as everybody that was in the medical center that night that they bought Ellis over there when he got stabbed. So Did they get affected without them knowingly knowing they got affected as far as the worms?
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, he says your blood's my blood, gives it to him, and then all the worms are gone from Boyd like that. I'm like, I think he still might have worms in him. We just haven't showed it yet.
Even if he do, I wonder how was it affecting them?
Yeah,
Because it's definitely starting to affect them slowly but surely. The same way it was affecting him when he first got the worms.
Yeah, because they all seen the music box, and I wish they all say that it took them forever because Elgin didn't say anything about or he said something late about the music box, and then Kenny didn't say anything about the music box until later. And it's like, that's important, stupid, all of y'all.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like they're infected. I feel like Boyd unleashed whatever evil was coming for him is now coming for the whole town because he unleashed it by giving it to the monster. That's my theory. Because these cicadas really got something to do with it.
Absolutely, 100%.
I don't know how they know they're evil though.
Nigga, did you not see the dude come out the house with the same burn marks and red blood on them, hollering, help, I need help. Them cicadas is real, and they done moved on to they murking people now.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Victor and Ethan once again. Just to let you know how old this coat is, and the fact that you know he ain't let nobody else use it or even wash it, is end up finding an old toy that his mother gave him. And we actually finally get somewhat of some backstory or flashbacks with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good scene, man. And also another reason to make you feel bad for Victor. Let you know what he had to go through and how long he's been here.
Yeah, because you don't know, like, we didn't know he had a sister, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you had a sister and you were supposed to protect her. Like, oh yeah,
that was crazy. I did not see that coming. And once again, it's gonna definitely be a question because we haven't seen any answers as far as pertaining to his sister, let alone his mama. Because I don't know if he necessarily said that his mom is dead.
He said his mom. He said when he came out that morning, everyone was dead. But he said his mom was going somewhere to save the children that were locked up. And he showed the picture of what? That motherfucking lighthouse.
Right? Yeah.
That I was like, when is that gonna come back into play? Because I mean, it's a whole lighthouse here. But yeah,
the children he mentioning, these are the same kids
that's the Tabitha seeing.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
But who locked the children up? Is that who's coming for? Is that what Boyd has unleashed on the town?
Or is that the thing that was dragging him and Sarah when they went out there? You still don't know what they're letting.
Yeah, because I mean, the music box gotta have something to do with all this too. Because was Boyd inside the lighthouse? Is that where he ended up at? Because remember, we don't even know where the fuck he went to end up in the dungeon. Is the dungeon inside the lighthouse? Because remember, he just came back out. And once he got the blood, he just showed back up in the middle of the fucking forest. It was like,
so the blood can give him like powers, like he can like teleport.
Man, I think that had something to do with the whatever is coming for him was like, I want this to be a game. So here you go. Now you're back in the forest, and I'm come hunting you.
Especially with old girl, as far as the ballerina to keep dancing, which he's the only one that's actually seen the real ballerina, well, not the real ballerina, but the dancing girl try to choke him out or whatever, or whatever coming out of her damn mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, to me, it looking like that. Look like stuff getting worse than better.
It is, and they add more motherfucking questions.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some backstory. We're gonna find out about the moms. We're gonna find out about that old man that was chained up. I'm 100. I don't think this season, but sooner or later they're gonna give us some backstory as to what actually happened before.
So I'm thinking we got 2 episodes left.
And with 2 left, okay.
I think.
Yeah, this is episode 8, and the way they've been going, I think they had 10 last season.
Then I think these last 2 episodes are gonna be off the charts. I hope.
Yeah.
I really hope.
Your boy Randall, he got some questions, and he ain't trying to beat around the bush. Nigga, is your brother dead or not?
You know?
Is he dead or not? I was
First
looking
of all,
just like
and my thing is, they asking the wrong people. Do they not realize that they have people that take away the bodies? Why don't they ask those people that take away the bodies, like Boyd? Like Boyd. And I
Yeah,
guess they
for
scared.
real.
I feel like why Randall challenging Boyd.
yeah, you see Boyd when he came back. Look, my nigga, you can go stay in the woods if you want to by yourself.
You
Me,
know?
see what we talking about. It's up to you. And Randall don't want that smoke. So
Mhm. Yeah, boy, don't mess around. You know what I mean? So yeah, Randall don't want none of that.
like you said, deal, he likes to get real aggressive with women. What it seemed like to me. Outside of Donna, it's him and Sarah now.
Yeah, cause like Jim's like, okay, we can question her, but you know, you gotta ease people into this. You know,
Right.
if you make people feel comfortable, they'll tell on themselves. And he just like, is your brother dead or not? Nigga, where is your
I mean, we all seen her brother die.
where?
This ain't the first. But yeah, man, Donna pretty much comes in and they kind of had the suggestions, and we cut. I didn't mention this when he had the conversation with Boyd as far as Sarah being active because she's trying to find something to do, so he don't just send her ass off because she still feel like she can have some answers for the things they're going through.
Yeah.
But yeah, your boy Randall, he pretty much ain't trying to hear none of that shit. He basically saying, I think at this moment he said, "Yeah, it's you, it's you."
It's like you just showed up out of nowhere, yeah, because Boyd to ask for to give Sarah. But that's what I mean. Like every time that she showed up, it was because she was supposed to be where she was at. She just showed up while people was doing some shit, and she just saw it.
But it does get to the point where, you know what? She just happens to show up every time something is going on. He might have a point there, right?
He was making some points.
Yeah, he might have a point.
Because she was there when Jim heard the voice, and then she don't want Jim. Like I said, she is trying to maintain society, but I feel like that's more of her character than her playing a role, trying to, you know what I mean? Like she playing, but I mean, very well she could be, you know.
Your boy Jim, him and Randall got a plan. They said, let's take a look at some stuff since we basically saying we ain't seen nothing. Let's see if we can see something. And he pretty much lets his daughter know, since he can't find Tabitha, that he's going to go out here in the woods at the old RV and stay out with Randall. I don't think he tell him it's going to be Randall, but he's saying they're going to go out there and stay. So they can actually see if they can find something out. He's trying to get some answers.
But did Jim lie to Donna when he said he never told her that he heard the voice? I could have swore he told Randall he heard voices.
I think he did. I think that's even why they went along with this whole plan, because when they sitting in the RV talking, I think he told them then. I might have to go back and see, but I think he did. I do. I think he did.
So do I.
I peeped that too.
And of course, at y'all private eye, he's seeing everything from his point. Shout out to that chair and seat. I thought that was a trap, but I think that's just that damn resting point.
No, it's the chair from inside the bus, but he put it up there so he can sit up there and I guess just watch.
Okay, Tamika said, yeah, Jim lied. Okay.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Victor, still getting flashbacks. His mom's. And this is kind of what we got Tabitha trying to ease on in to kind of be more relaxing as far as asking certain questions that Jay trying to find out, because he basically on Randall time and when I done waited long enough, nigga. I'm out here playing the Titanic violin for you. You ain't wanting to goddamn and giving me no answers on nothing. So hey.
Yo, I don't say he on Randall time. Jay just he know what the fuck he want, and he like, I want answers. And it's
nigga,
just
what's
like
in the box?
it's a gun in there.
Hey, if you would have pulled that shit out and shot Jade, I was like, oh no, bitch.
But no, like I said, Jade trying to go home to his fucking millions that he done made. Jade is not playing with them.
Hey, I already thought they was on a reality show when he got there. Yeah.
You know?
What the hell's going on?
That man was delusional.
But how do you feel about this conversation between Tabitha and Victor?
It just shows her motherly character. She
What's going on, little boy?
What
Oh yeah, man, we in here Sundays
Mhm.
from. We got to finish this out going into the season finale. If we come through, hope you caught up.
For real.
But yeah, if anybody's gonna be able to get anything out of him, it's gonna be her because she speaks calmly to him and she has that nurturing spirit. So she's gonna be able to get the questions that everybody want to know. But it's gonna be on Victor time because he's traumatized. I'm like, man,
I don't
Jim
think he's
has a
necessarily
point
being
of
traumatized. That's
no,
what he's saying
he's
to
reliving the trauma though. Like for him to actually retell it, you gotta kind of like remember. And he's forgotten so much because he's been here since he was like 8. He's been there since the 70s.
To me,
How
that's
old
the
does it make
thing.
you?
I don't think he's forgotten nothing. I think he remember everything, and I think that's the
Mm,
issue. I think he don't
no,
want to
he
tell them
repressed.
stuff
No,
because he
he
sounds like he's
repressed a lot of
warning them.
shit.
He keep
I
trying to
feel.
sound like he's trying to warn them, like y'all don't need to look for what y'all looking for, do what y'all doing because people disappear, people don't come back. That sounds like a warning.
Yeah, this has been his home for how many years now? Like
That's
years.
as soon
Yeah,
as he
he
see that toy, he start having those flashbacks. He ain't forget. He like,
That's
oh,
like war flashbacks. That's what I mean. Like he got PTSD. That's why I
yeah.
say I feel like he's forgotten some stuff,
Hmm.
but he also
all
does
right, there you go,
remember.
little boy.
Because you could tell that, when he's as soon as he seen the picture, that's when he remembered his sister. So that was
Yeah,
probably information he suppressed and tried to forget, and now it's reminded him of it. I wonder how that's gonna have an effect on him going forward, though. You know what I mean? Because now he's gonna have to live with that, and it's gonna be interesting.
he might be one of those people that end up sacrificing himself. More than likely, Ethan. It can be end
Mhm.
up being a
To
situation
save
like that.
Ethan,
I
yeah,
hope
yeah, yeah,
not,
it
but
could be. But I think
um,
Yeah,
I
I don't think Victor. First of all, if Victor got out of there, what is in the real world for him?
facts.
Everybody he's known and loved is dead
Hmm.
or gone, and he doesn't know how to function in a real society. Um, this has been his home since he was a child because he said, "This is my home." Like, where the
Yeah.
fuck is he gonna go?
Hmm.
definitely
So,
Tamika.
so I definitely do think he is gonna sacrifice himself because there's nothing for him in the real world.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't think he's gonna last that long. But I think we have to get answers from him first, right?
We do
Yes.
Yeah. So I
absolutely.
think before anything happens to him, we're gonna get some serious answers as to maybe some hints to the place or something that's gonna help them. But yeah, I don't think you're right. He can't really go into
You know
society.
what
No,
I'm.
he didn't
You
even
know.
know there was an internet. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah. He said, "What?"
He said, "You're lying." Like, no, you
Yeah,
guys didn't know.
Tamika. It'll be kind of like some Saint Sharp redemption shit for him.
Hmm. But if they do
Um,
do something like that, I hope it's like really emotional. You know what I mean? Like something that
yeah,
makes you go, "Damn,
we
can't
need
believe
that,
they
man.
did him like that." Yeah,
I don't want to see it yet though. I think that need to be something for like season 3. We don't
I
need to
agree.
lose Victor yet. We don't
So,
need to do that yet.
shit,
Too
3
early.
or
No,
4. You know what I
we
mean?
need answers for him. We need
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. We need answers.
But boy, basically the medical crew, everybody who knows about the dead creature body, comes back up to the spot. But this is when shit gets kind of strange, and I was sitting there like, "What the hell?" I thought I was
Bro,
going. What are we
we-
hearing? Oh no, no, no.
look, and boy was like, "What were you doing down here in the first place?" She was like, "Mind your business." No, man, what the fuck were you doing down
For
there?
real,
Because she is going
for
through
real.
withdrawals, and that, like he said, her and Christy need to get the fuck up out of there because that shit gonna get worse.
Hmm.
I don't know where she gonna go because I mean, once again, it's nowhere out of the town. So.
No, but they can stay somewhere where the medicine is not, where the drugs are not.
Yeah,
That's what Boyd was trying to say in the nutshell.
yeah,
I'm
pretty
just
much. Oh,
trying
go
to see
ahead.
what they're gonna do as far as the body and the noises we were hearing. First thing I thought was Big Happy is back up, and that got me a little happy because I was like, "Yeah, my boy back." I thought we was gone, but yeah, he is out of here.
Mhm. But to me, they should have burned that body right after they got the
The bile
bowel
out
stuff.
of it.
They should have
Yep.
burned that body right then and
That's
there.
exactly what I said. I said, do an autopsy, get whatever you looking for, and burn it.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is it still here?
Facts.
Talking about after they got the little fluid out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have burned it right then and there. Like, why is the body still down here? And then how long were you planning on keeping it down there, right? Like, no, you got what you needed. Burn that shit. Burn that shit a long time ago.
Kenny and Boy, they end up seeing a bunch of these bugs you was talking about in the deal. What you
Cicadas.
call them?
Cicadas.
I ain't definitely meant cicadas, Decatur, whatever.
Not Decatur.
Bunch of these little bugs basically flying around, like Boy said, hundreds of them.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the same bugs that Kenny seen in his dream. And finally, we get a conversation with everybody saying what they've been seeing as far as this music box.
You know, shit.
Fine. Because hasn't what's Christy's girlfriend name? Or fiance, what's her name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Because has she seen the music box?
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Remember when she was
Yeah.
running in the last episode?
Yeah, so she's seen the music box. Kenny seen the music box. Elgin has seen the music box. Boyd has seen the music box.
Yeah.
It's only Kristen and it's somebody else. It's Kristen who ain't seen it yet.
Christy and Ellis and Fatima.
We got 3. Maybe Ellis. I keep saying, but like y'all said, I think he was just excited about the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy Randall. Man, I started thinking about him again. I was like, "What, Donna? Where the hell you come from?" All of a sudden, the conversation started getting real deep. Here you go again. I'm like, Randall done started getting in my head like Jim. All right, chill.
Definitely suspect, I tell you that. I was like, oh, she's there again. Wow, okay.
Maybe the writer's even trying to do that on purpose. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, she was in town. She just dropped the clothes off for Sarah to sew because she giving Sarah a job like Boy asked for. So she in town. So why not come visit the other people that she don't normally get to see because she's so busy doing other shit, trying to make sure people can eat.
But this like that second time. It ain't a coincidence like that. You popped up right here too. I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna give it that. And finally, we get Boyd saying, "All right, Donna, come on, go ahead and show you what's going on."
Mm-hmm.
The only thing curious about this is this time around, no bugs.
Yeah.
Not a bug in sight.
Yeah.
But of course, Donna wasn't there that night like everybody else was.
Yeah, because she would have probably made them burn it like right after they got the bottle. She would have said, "Okay, guys, let's burn this now."
Which they do end up doing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, did they envision this? Was this like like they were all hallucinating it? But
And I don't know because Kenny with the whole thing when it bit him or burned him or whatever, he had that mark on him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on, Spoiler Kings? Shout out Spoiler Kings.
What up?
Definitely go check them out if you want a low-key cave. Hop over there to Spoiler Kings YouTube channel. They got a lot of good content over there.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, I sound like I'm losing my voice. But yes, man. Speaking of Victor and Tabitha, we did kind of talk about this as far as the big reveal of Victor having a sister. This was a real emotional scene. Mm-hmm. Seeing Victor pretty much being re-traumatized of the events that happened as far as his mother leaving him, but now we finding out his sister also left too, trying to go after his mother.
Yep.
How do I feel about this scene? And shout out to the performances too and the actors. We got to start making sure I do that because Victor's definitely playing this role as far as the guy who plays Victor.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Once again, damn, I ain't been yelling at nobody. Kids been doing good. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, it does make sense though why he doesn't want to talk about the things that happen because he's living with a lot of drama and things he wants to forget. So it makes sense that he doesn't want to talk about it.
And once again, he was just a child when he was little, holding that same box, the same box he walks around with at the age he is right now, basically being a child, staying in the state of a mind of a child somewhat.
Mm-hmm. which again would make sense if he was the only one there for how many years by himself. You
Yes,
know what I mean? Yeah,
the
it would
only
make
one.
Yes, because
What's going
how long
on,
was
Team Cat?
after everybody died? How long was it before another person showed up? Because
I
you
don't
can't
know.
control it; they just show up.
Right.
And then it's like, who were these people that showed up? How fucked up were they? Did they do something to him? Did they hurt him, or were they
Mm-hmm.
friendly, or you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Shout out to
remember,
Edwin Romero. Shout out to
th-
everybody coming through.
they didn't have the talismans until Boyd got there, right? So that whole time it's like they're hiding and they're trying to, survive. That must have been rough for him to have to live like that as a kid.
Yes. And the fact that he's still doing what he's doing as far as being like the lone survivor there, and everybody keeps showing up, but these new people keep showing up.
That's correct.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Oh, I thought I was about to
Yeah,
say,
we got you.
your boy Randall. He look like we got a redeemed person. Look like he's trying to come through and like be helpful, man.
I knew he
Absolutely
was
not.
gonna
I
be
knew it was bullshit.
I knew.
Right away it was bullshit. I'm like, yeah, this guy's up to no good.
Nah, man, he looked like he was just trying to come through and let Donna know, like, you know what, I was wrong. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, be more of a helpful person. I see the situation is actually really drastic. People are dying. Like, let's come together. There we go. You see, now y'all see Randall.
No, he know that Donna knows something that he don't know because he saw that body.
Yeah.
He don't know whose body it is,
Mhm.
but he saw the body, and he know that Donna knows
Shout
that
out
there's a
to
body.
Tamika's then.
And like I said, he ain't finna go confront Boyd about the body. So who he gonna go confront? Bitch ass.
For real. For real.
Man, he was trying to come through and let Donna know, like, yo, we need to come together. All of us. We need to actually have conversations. Stuff we've been talking about on here as far as the reviews. He actually saying, let's bring people together, talk about what's going on. Of course, I'm messing with y'all. I'm going to be wrong, of course. And I didn't think this when he first came up. I knew this nigga was up to something. When he was sitting on top of his damn bus looking at them, I was like, okay, he up to something.
Mm-hmm. And he was hiding when they were taking the body to burn. You see his head peep out from behind the building.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, his head peeped out from behind the building.
Is this when Kenny and Boy burning the body?
Yeah, right before they're taking it.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's
Shout
a
out to,
scene where he peeps
Boy.
out. He peeps his head out. And I'm like, okay,
I did not
he's
catch
watching.
that.
Yeah, he's been watching.
That's what I was talking about. That's why I said that's why he confronted Donna.
Yeah,
because he
he's
ain't
seen
about
the
to
body.
confront Boyd about the body.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I can't believe I didn't catch this. Kenny and Boyd, though, this conversation is pretty much them saying about the nightmares and them saying, I know we got to deal with monsters, but what the fuck are we about to do against nightmares? Against our dreams?
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know what you asking me for. I don't know, bro. You have to deal with Freddy.
For real. For real. Because it's going to get hectic if that's the case that's happening. Like, yeah, it's going to get bad. Especially now that they unleashed them bugs out. And those, obviously, at first I thought the bugs were there. They're going to help. And we still don't know what happened in that house yet. They didn't show it. But it seemed like it was the bugs that did that, man. And if that's the case, well.
Yeah, Tamika. Randall's.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying Randall, he just. We've been rooting for him and we've been hoping he's going to redeem himself. Being that we want to actually see these people survive. Being that they got worse of people to deal with. Not people, but worse of situations to deal with outside of themselves as far as the human being.
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't rooting for Randall. No, I'll cheer when he dies. I'm like, yeah, finally. I ain't rooting for him yet. They'll have to do a complete 180 to where maybe he does something, and which is what I think they're gonna do with him, right? Because I don't think they're gonna keep him an asshole for as long as he's around. I think he's gonna realize like, oh my gosh, this is real and stuff like that, and change.
He's going to be a sacrifice to redeem himself.
Yeah, but right now he needs to die. Yeah, right now he needs to die.
Yeah, Tamika. It's Freddy. Freddy was scary at first, but then when he started being goofy like Chucky, then it was like, man, I can hang with him a little bit. I just have to wake up before he started tripping. Once again, we did mention the lighthouse because after the whole situation with Victor pretty much thinking about this and having the reveal of his sister, him and Tabitha still started going through the pictures. Of course, of Victor, when he was drawing, pretty much when his mother told him to just stay here until the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we talked about this as far as her talking about the lighthouse. We more than likely would get back to this in probably the season finale. They're going to probably more than likely mention this.
I agree. Well, I think we all knew that the lighthouse was going to be a major part of the story, right? You don't just show that lighthouse for that one scene. And it's like, oh yeah, hey, let's forget about this. No, that lighthouse was definitely going to come back, and it's going to come back.
I wonder if Sarah will be connected to the lighthouse too.
I don't know.
Her and Boyd, the only people that know it's there. Well, and Victor, but I don't think Victor's ever seen it.
All right.
We don't know if Victor has ever seen it in real life, because remember, he draws what he sees in his visions.
How would he be just drawing a lighthouse, thinking about a lighthouse, or would he be drawing a lighthouse that the particular one his mama said he was going to? Because that's what I'm saying. How would he know that?
Do you not remember that Jade saw the ventriloquist and the ventriloquist dummy and what's his name? And Victor drew it?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Victor doesn't have to physically see something in real life for him to draw it. Mm-hmm. At least I don't think he does. Because he said he draws his visions and dreams.
I'm going to still have to go back and catch some stuff, man. Even with the whole thing with the old lady being in the diner that we talked about, I got to still go back and make sure she was in there with them. All right, we did forget to mention one thing before I get to some of the last stuff. The fluid that they took. They basically saying they want to make some magic bullets or something.
They were going to cover the bullets in bio.
I was hoping we was going to see them try to test it out here, but more than likely we're going to get that in the next episode.
Yeah, because it's getting dark. But no, the cicadas, that swarm is moving. So now they got to worry about containing killer cicadas. Are they in there killing that woman? Or what's going on?
That's what it looked like, because we got our group pretty much about to take it in, because you could tell it's getting late. But all of a sudden we hear a bunch of screaming. And before we hear the screaming, though, they hear the buzzing, right? Mm-hmm. That's okay. They heard the buzzing. But yeah, somebody comes out, and I don't know this dude. Do y'all know him?
Is that the dude that cussed out Sarah and told him to get the fuck out of his house?
I don't think it is, though, but it might be. It might be.
Yeah, I think it is him too. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, man, something is crazy going on. We don't know what it is, but I was definitely like, they keep on doing us like this. First, it was Elgin getting drowned by my girl from the ring wearing Fatima's coat, dress. But now we got whatever situation is going on with this guy coming out screaming, looking like somebody done got tore apart. And this is daytime. This ain't even nighttime. So
not Samara. Not Samara from the ring.
I mean, she was kind of low budget, but still.
Mm-hmm.
She looked more like old buddy off of Dead Silence as far as the dummies. But it's all good. Yeah, it did, Tamika. It definitely do. I'm definitely trying to see what's going on. Yeah, it looked like him. That might be him.
Yeah, I think it was him.
I hope they don't blame Sarah for this. I'm just playing. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. But not only do we got this crazy shit going on, your boy Jim, he's pretty much going out to get to the RV where they supposed to be staying at, but he ends up seeing Donna's van, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was the van.
And this crazy nigga Randall, he has Donna tied up, basically about to use her as bait.
Mm-hmm.
While they watch from the RV.
Mm-hmm.
Man, once again, two situations I definitely did not see coming. For one, I thought Donna would not let him pretty much get into a situation like this, for one. I didn't see her pretty much letting him talk into even, let alone driving somewhere just with him.
Yeah, I thought she would have been smarter than that. I agree. I thought she would have been smarter than that.
Is this Donna's plan?
It could be, but
As far
I
as
don't.
Randall being right.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
all, hey,
There you go.
y'all
Man,
let
that
me
would
know,
be
but I'm just
wicked.
saying.
That would be so wicked if she didn't turn out to be a plant and she is setting Randall up.
Hey, y'all remember the other?
I mean, I wouldn't care, but like, but then I would care about everybody else. But I don't know. Like I said, it would be weird for her to like keep everybody safe. And do you remember what happened when they broke in at the house?
Is she keeping them safe or is she saving them for something?
We'll see.
Hey, and I'm not saying she doing none of this. Hey, Randall, like I said, man, we gotta stop listening to Randall. I'm just saying he got some good points, man. But I'm just saying, why would she go with him? It just don't make sense to me. I don't see her like, yeah, let's ride together. And how would you even talk her into riding somewhere? Because ain't no way he knocked her out at the colony house with everybody there.
No,
Because ain't that where they was talking?
no, they was talking in town, I believe. So he might. I think he didn't. He ask to come up to Colony House. So I guess she was driving back up there with him, and maybe he knocked her out on the way. Cause you remember that's a ways away from town. It ain't like far, but it's like you not walking from Colony House. I mean, I guess you can walk from Colony House. It just depends on how close you live. But like where the diner is, yeah, the diner is in town. But like they don't walk from Colony House to the diner. Unless you just bored all day. Because I know, because Nathan and his sister and Julie, ain't that her name? They walk to Colony House all the time. But I'm assuming it's not that close, but it's not that far.
Definitely, man. We gotta find out what's gonna be going on next episode. Is Randall plan gonna come for play? Is Jim gonna try to do anything to help him? I mean, help Donna, or is he just gonna be like, well, let's go along with this, or is he gonna be scared of damn Randall with his knife?
I don't know. Is he gonna play double agent and act like he working with Randall, or then really be trying to help Donna get it? I don't know.
But how long?
I don't feel like he would. I don't feel like he would want to hurt Donna though. Like, I don't know.
Who?
But did he really want to go home? I'm talking about Jim.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, is he that desperate at this point?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of 50-50 at this point, but I'm leaning more towards the side that he don't want Donna to get hurt. Even though Donna is not like, trying to actively find a way to get home. But how long has Donna been there? Because maybe she did want to go home, but she just don't fucking care now. Or maybe she ain't got no good home to go to either. Maybe she don't have the people that she have that love and care about her like they do there at home. So maybe she don't want to go home.
That's a good point. As far as, because we didn't get everybody's backstory, but we did kind of get some of the key characters' backstory, including Boyd last season. We never got her like when she showed up. As far as Donna,
yeah. And my thing about maybe not wanting to leave is you got to leave all these people. Remember, none of these people showed up from the same spot. That's why when they was questioning Sarah, I was like, yeah, lying ass, because y'all done already made this map of where you were going, where you came from, or where you were going, and you ended up in this place. And we seen everybody's different spots on that map. So stop it.
Maybe she got warrants like old girl on Lost. She don't want to go back.
Dynamite, shit.
Oh, good. I ain't trying to. Old girl had murder.
She may not like her family. Maybe she has made these people her family, and she don't want to lose her family. This is her, because it's like if they all go back, are they all gonna like reappear where they came in at, or are they all gonna reappear, just come at one spot and then figure out how to get back to whatever state they was in? And didn't everybody come? Everybody was in the United States. There's nobody from like other country.
Well,
right?
Not yet.
Not yet, though.
And we definitely better.
Somebody gonna come in speaking a different language. We don't know.
Anything else y'all want to add before we get up out of here? Bigger food?
No, that's it. Good episode. I can't wait for the final two. Yeah, should be fun.
Shout out to Tamika Den. Definitely, man. Too many good questions. We got enough mystery going on. We need to get some answers with them first before we get to the other questions.
See, this is my type of show because, like, you already giving me questions and no answers, but I got more questions on top of the questions, and then some sub questions. And did y'all catch this type of question? And Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Once again, shout out to everybody who came through tonight. Let us know how y'all feel. Shout out to everybody who's caught up with the episodes and the seasons. We will be back next Sunday with episode 9. I don't know the name of that one yet. As far as front review, Tuesday, make sure y'all come through. We got the idol for y'all the weekend. Hopefully this get a little bit better. I wasn't feeling that first episode, but after we did our little review,
Like I said, I was feeling everybody except for them two. I'm just like, okay.
Definitely.
Let's see what happens. I'm ready to watch the disaster train wreck.
Bigger Four, you got something coming up Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah, will be the OOC, of course. Tomorrow night should be my show on Chaos Central. I'm pretty sure I'll do it. So we'll do that show tomorrow, Wednesday night. And I'm still waiting for this guy up here because he said he wanted that smoke in Street Fighter. And
I got you, man. Hey,
I don't think he's been watching my Street Fighter game streams because I don't think he really wants to smoke. I think he's just talking. You know?
Let me get myself together. I'm still new to PlayStation, by the way. I just transitioned over. I was on Xbox for a while. Let me get myself together, man. I'm still trying to get my Last of Us stream together, and I'm still doing God of War. Let me get myself together. I'm gonna get on Street Fighter. I gotta get ready for Mortal Kombat 1.
It's cross-platform. It don't matter which system you put it on, bro. Yeah, you don't want the smoke though. You don't want it.
I got you. It's all good. I ain't never been a Street Fighter person anyway. Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat, you know, real fighting game.
I'll smoke your Mortal Kombat same way.
Shout out to Tamika.
Wait.
Appreciate you coming too.
I hated Superman in Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, damn, that's Marvel vs. DC shit.
Yeah.
My bad. I was like, what? I guess because like he got all the powers. Like,
Superman was in Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Oh man, I forgot.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
it probably is.
Kombat versus
I
DC.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think I can't. What year was that? It was 2008, I think, when that came out.
Either that or you're talking about Injustice.
Yeah.
Injustice
That might be
the
what I'm talking
Superman
about.
game. Yeah, Superman Flash.
No. It wasn't just the Superman game. It was
a fighting game.
It was all of them. Yeah, it was a fighting game.
Yeah,
that was called Injustice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Injustice. Yeah.
That might be what I was talking
They got
about.
2 of those.
Because this is when they had came out with PlayStation 3.
Yeah, it's Injustice for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, they just get. I mean, he already got all the powers, but like, it just was like unbeatable. Like, ooh.
It depends on who you was fighting against and who you was playing with.
Yeah, that's true too.
We're gonna let y'all know as far as movie versus this Friday, if we're gonna do that, or the Beats and Mics as far as Lethal Weapon versus Rush Hour. We're gonna try to watch those first before we do that. So we'll let y'all know what we're gonna do. Other than that, once again, make sure y'all go check out Bigger Fours Entertainment channel. Don't worry about none of that Street Fighter stuff. He's just talking. He probably be playing against computer on easy or something.
No.
So, other than that, if you want to go see a DC hater, definitely go hop over to Bigger Fours channel.
Wow.
Not for real. Some good content over there. Wednesday, we definitely gonna try to hop over there. I will be able to hop over there this time. I definitely should be.
Black Mirror is available for streaming on June 15th. The new season 6 of Black Mirror.
Oh God.
Well, since it's an anthology, hey, I could just hop into it.
I don't know how far you.
I mean, you can, but like they reference stuff. I don't know how much they're gonna reference because this seems like a time travel type of shit. Like this is actually gonna be a story. But the other ones, like I said, it's just a bunch of referencing different types of technology and shit like that.
I don't know how far you got into it, but once I seen that Anthony Mackie episode, I was done. I'm like, no.
Oh, I watched all of it. Is that the only one you watched? Because that wasn't into the last season.
No, wasn't that season 2? I think it was season 2 that I stopped watching. But I seen
was
one where they did the Star Trek parody. Well, not parody, but kind of like a Star Trek one. Yeah, I seen all of season 1. I seen all of
none of
season
that. I did see the one with Franklin on there from Snowfall. That was. I hate it was trash. I ain't be honest. That was just so.
Which one was that one?
It was something about him getting into a car. It was a guy from London, and he got into a car and the guy kidnapped him, I guess. And he just kept holding up. Yeah. He had a cell phone. Everybody kept being on cell phones or something. I'm like, what the?
Basically that one was more. I didn't like that one, but yeah, that the one with Anthony Mackie was season 5.
Oh,
Oh,
season
That was
5.
the
Oh,
last season.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, that one was more about him being remorseful because he felt like he ended up killing his wife. He ended up killing his wife because he checked the notification, because basically he was talking about how people are addicted to the dopamine you get from opening notifications and shit like that. And
Mhm.
he got into the car accident and killed his wife, and he wanted to talk to the CEO of like fake Facebook. That's basically what it was. And
I was getting it. It was just
he
like,
wanted to make a cut. It was, yeah, that one was not the best to me, because I was like, this story is weird and I don't really care. And but like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like I said, some of it's really hit or miss, because I didn't like the one with the robot dogs. I was like, this is boring, and why the fuck are they really making these damn things?
I'm gonna have to try to get into it again. I couldn't get it.
I like the B
Uh,
episode.
Once again, shout out to everybody coming through tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Shout out to my co-host and the deal for coming through, joining us again. And shout out to Bigger Ford Entertainment for joining us. And make sure y'all hop over there to his channel and check out his content. Other than that, we out.
Peace.